Hi, welcome to Work Hauling Shenanigans, where we test out popular Pinterest projects to see if they really work. Today, we're going to show you how to make a swan out of an apple. One of our followers, Oscar, actually posted this on our Facebook page, and when we looked at the original post, they made it look so easy that we knew we had to call shenanigans. So first we gathered our supplies. You will need apples, a large and small knife, and some lemon juice. Place your apple on its side and cut down diagonally. After it splits in two, take out a couple of the seeds and save them for later. These will eventually become the eyes of your swan. Now take the smaller of the two pieces, which is usually the top half of the apple, and start slicing thin pieces off the bottom. Be very careful not to cut your fingers during this portion. So you're going to want to cut about halfway through the apple, and then turn it sideways and cut all the way down. You're going to keep repeating this process until you see a little bit of green come through on a slice of apple, or red if you're using a red apple. So once you see a piece that looks like this, you're going to create the head of your swan with just a few cuts. All apples are different, so all the swans are going to be different. So yours may not look exactly like this, but it'll make all your swans a little bit unique. So now you can see how it starts to look like a swan head. Now grab the seeds that you set aside and push them into the sides of your apple for the eyes. Now if you have too thin of a slice, you may only need one seed and it'll show through on both sides, but if your slice is thick enough, you can place both of your seeds in. And now you have a swan head. So put that off to the side and then grab the base of the apple, or the bottom half. Now you're going to cut a slot for the head of your swan. So choose a spot right in the middle and cut it about the width of however thick that your swan head is. We noticed that using a smaller knife for this was a lot easier. Now test your swan head and see if it fits in the slot. If it doesn't, you'll just have to make it a little bit bigger. Now take two butter knives and use them as spacers on the sides of your apple, and you're going to be cutting the wings now. So you're going to cut through the one side of your apple until it bottoms out on the two butter knives. And then cut in the opposite direction. And once again, be very careful with your fingers during this process. Now you're going to take that piece and repeat the process a couple more times. It's easier now though because you can flip the apple over, so it's a little bit less dangerous. Once you have all the pieces, you can start to see how it becomes the wing of your swan. You can place it right back where it started from, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. Now all you have to do is drop in your swan head, and you have a very impressive, edible, decorative centerpiece for your table. Throw some lemon juice on it to keep it from browning, and you're all done. Thank you for watching, and be sure to share your swans on our Facebook page. And to view all our shenanigans, go to workhaulingshenanigans.com.